Hi. So, I was sitting on my couch earlier and I felt pulled to pull some cards. I haven't done readings in the last 4 days because I've been all about self-care this week. I had to do my own shadow work. I had to do my own inner work. There were some things that I wasn't letting go. I was struggling to let go. As far as expectations and people that were tugging on my heartstrings. But I finally got confirmation why I was struggling with letting them go, and it was because they were actually struggling in letting me go. It's all about the energy pool here. There's a lot of people going through guilt right now for talking behind my back, for having their own opinions, etc., etc. I forgive them no matter what. I will always love them from afar. But what is the message for my collective today? If you're aligned to me, you are most likely going through something similar as far as situation, and it is bringing you into unity with yourself a lot more than you already were. Unity with yourself. So let's get into it. Let's see what the message is for my collective today. Spirit, I welcome you into this reading with love, peace, and light, and no harm done to none of myself. Sheesh, time flies. 3 minutes is not enough. What is the message for my collective spirit? It didn't fall. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Nurturing. Mommy issues. Low standards and holding back. One sec. You have some mommy issues that need some nurturing right now. I needed to pause and take a second really quick because this is something that I've also been working on myself. You've got to nurture this mom trigger that you have. Go to part 2. So I was saying in the end of part 1, because time flew by fast, you have some healing to do when it comes to your mom. I am talking to a specific collective that has mom issues right now, that need some nurturing. You are struggling and being vulnerable, which is probably why you are extremely in your masculine energy right now. I just realized I keep caressing the cards. You need to nurture this energy right here. I didn't even realize I was doing it until I literally paid attention. But this is something that needs healing. You need to nurture this. Acknowledge this trigger that you're going through. For some of you, your mom not only felt, but almost treated you as a possession instead of being emotionally supportive. And in all reality, you just wanted validation and emotional support from your mom. This is a deep mom wound. And because your mother figure wasn't nurturing, wasn't very caring, that taught you to have low standards for a very long time. You constantly were just accepting less than you actually deserved. I need you to understand that is what's been holding you back. Forgive not only yourself, but but your mother figure. Whoever you looked up to as a mother and you absolutely worshipped and adored. Forgive them. But you need to heal from this because it's holding you back. You can be in denial about it all you want. But at the end of the day, this is something you have to work on for you. You want to do better for yourself. You want better change. You want more loving relationships. This is something you need to learn. And you have to heal this. Because once you do, you're going to learn just how abundant and prosperous you actually are. Blessings are going to flow. So as I was saying in part 2, this is an energy that once you start healing this and you start acknowledging this, you're going to feel completely relieved. You will be on a whole new, it's almost like you'd be shifting a timeline, if that even makes any sense to you. But it's a lot of blessings, prosperity. It's almost like it's an advantage to yourself because you've made the effort to heal this part of you and stop ignoring it. For some of you, you think it's daddy issues and it's really mommy issues. There's a difference between mommy and daddy issues. Many of you have abandonment issues because of your father, but you also have it because of your mother, because there was no emotional tie. There was no emotional nurture there. For many of you, your mothers were narcissistic. All you wanted us to do, all you wanted was to be heard, loved, acknowledged. Many of you even did sports, and your parents weren't there. But you showed up, trophies and all. And you were one of those kids that looked in the crowd looking for their parents, and your parents weren't in the crowd. This is just an example. This is deep. No wonder I got pulled out of my couch. You're extremely sensitive to energies. Since you were young, you are the definition of not only a light worker, but of unconditional love. You have always carried deep, and I mean deep, emotions. But for some of you, you grew up with this hard shell of acting tough, and in reality, you just wanted to be seen. I just said you grew up acting tough, and in reality, you just wanted to be seen. You're a whole softie inside. You're a whole softie. Whole softie. You're going to learn how to repair this. You're going to learn how to forgive this. You're going to learn how to actually let this go and become gentle. Go to the next part. So as I was saying in the last part 3, I believe it was, once you start healing your mom wounds, because for many of you, this has been affecting your relationships. Because you weren't nurtured. You didn't have that motherly energy. You grew up being in the masculine energy. You grew up being the one to take charge all the time. You were the one that had to go make the money. You were the one that had to make every single move on your own. There's one thing of being independent, and there's another thing of being totally masculine. There's a difference. That's something I also had to learn. That is something I also had to acknowledge. So I totally understand. But you are also the type of person that if someone were to offer you help, Even though you actually need it, you say no. Like, no, I got it. I got it. No, it's okay. I got it. I got it. I'll figure it out. You don't even know how to accept help, even in your darkest hour. That is masculine energy. That's not independence. Independence is when you actually know how to ask for help and accept the help. I don't know who I'm talking to. I just know I really, really want to hug you right now. Just said I wanted to hug you right now. Comfort. Someone needs a hug right now. I love you. You're not alone. Thank you, Spirit. Forgive. You are such a beautiful soul. You give more than just second chances. You give millions of chances sometimes. But right now, you are needing to make a choice between yourself and everyone overall. I can't tell you what to do. But I am literally always saying, choose you. You're the only person that will always have your back, no matter what. But as I was saying in the last part, at the end of the day, choose you. I can't tell you what to do. It is your choice. Your life, your choice. I'm not here to change anybody's path. I'm not here to change anybody's belief system. I am simply completely being myself and telling you exactly what I feel is necessary right now. You are needing some sort of clarity. This is deep and personal at the same time. I just said choose you. You're a healer. You're a healer. You heal people. Some of you actually might be in the medical field. But everything you touch, you send healing energy. Literally. At the end of the day, you are going through a whole transformation. There's so much change ahead of you, so much growth. There's expansion. It's almost like every time you get knocked down, you come back 3 times better. You get knocked down again, and you come back 5 times better. I don't know who I'm talking to, but every time you get knocked down, you multiply not only your blessings, but your growth 3 to 10 times better. And you don't go backwards. If you get kicked out of home, you got knocked down. Boom, you move into an apartment. Boom, you move into a house. Boom, you move. It gets bigger and bigger. It's just an example. You get knocked down, but you don't stay down. You need to reflect on that. You are a warrior. You don't give yourself enough credit. And you can't leech on anymore to anyone who has hurt you or made you feel empty. Alright, hopefully this is the last part. As I was saying in the past couple of parts, you were the one that didn't know how to ask for help. You were the one that always got left behind. You were the one that when you would need help, you wouldn't even ask for it. Or when people would offer you help, you had the attitude of, I got it. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Without a grudge, without feeling angry. But because you're going through a transformation and you are acknowledging not only your mom wounds, but you've healed childhood wounds. You've been doing the childhood wounds, the teenage wounds, your father wounds. You're barely acknowledging your mother wounds. But because you have had so much lack in your life, you've always been selfless. You have been the one to give your last penny. Even if that meant that your bills were going to be shut off. Even if that was your last clean shirt. This is deep. Where you're going in life because of your pure heart. You are no longer going to be the one that's going to need help. You are officially going into the energy of being the lender. You would be the one that's going to feed and finance anyone who is in need, including the ones who doubted you, including the ones who talked bad about you, including the ones that said, oh, she'll never make it. I chuckle because be careful who you talk about. It is always the ones you least expect that bounce back so big that they bounce over you. Don't change who you are. I love you.